Autism is a difference in a way a person's brain works. It is a condition around development that people are born with. It is likely caused by genetics. Autism is a type of neurodiversity. Neurodiversity basically describes the difference in the way people's brains work. Autism is usually not seen until babies start to talk or interact more. Adults can get diagnosed later in life too. Today, more people are being diagnosed as autistic than before because we know more about autism now and we are getting better at recognising it. Autism looks different for everyone. Autistic people have a way of thinking and a way of processing and understanding the world around them that can be different to what other people expect. They often communicate and behave differently. So some common signs include they may have different reactions for their senses like taste and touch. Sound, light and textures may affect people. They may play differently to other children and the way they play may involve more set or fixed patterns than playing from their own imagination. They may have strong interest in one hobby or activity and be able to really focus on it. Some autistic people find day-to-day situations stressful and rely on having structures and routine in order to manage this. This might look like they might need a plan or a schedule for the day with no surprises. They might avoid loud, crowded spaces, and some might prefer to spend more time alone. Some communication differences might include the following. Autistic children may express their feelings in a different way to what other people expect and may find it difficult to understand other people's feelings and emotions. Some autistic people may prefer to avoid eye contact if it makes them feel uncomfortable. It's important to remember that if your child has some of these signs, it doesn't always mean they are autistic. A diagnosis is only made after a full assessment. Autism is not linked to vaccines and needles. Over the last few years, some people get worried that some vaccines and needles cause autism. The first signs of autism in a child often happen between 12 and 18 months of age, around the same time they get their needles. So you could think there is a link, but there isn't. While we don't know what causes autism exactly, we know for sure that vaccines do not cause it. People are born with autism, and it isn't linked to anything that happens in their lives. Vaccines are all carefully studied and monitored. Large studies of vaccines with thousands of people have shown no link between vaccines and autism. Autism is diagnosed by healthcare professionals with an assessment. The assessment takes time and lots of healthcare professionals are involved. While it can be worrying to get an autism diagnosis, it can help to support and understand your child. Thinking in a different way to the majority of people can make some things in life more challenging, but it doesn't mean that it's a negative thing. Autistic people have a lot of strengths. Because they think and experience things differently, they can be creative and good at coming up with fresh ideas to solve problems. They can do really well in things that they are interested in. Autism doesn't have to limit a person's future. There are supports available for autistic people and their families. If you think that your child may be autistic, you should speak with your GP. If your child is in school, talk to their teacher and ask what they think. As I Am is an organisation that supports autistic people and their families. They have a helpline that you can call for support. The number is 0818 234 234. Their helpline is open Monday to Thursday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The HSC has a good website on autism.